7:30 in the morning and we're about to board our first flight. You ready? So we made it to Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're waiting for our flight down to Miami, which is going to be out of this gate. So we just got off the airplane. We're in Miami, and we're looking up, trying to figure out which of these is us. We have some options.
Stand clear. The train is arriving shortly.
Where do we go for a visa?
Oh, right.
So we bought our visa, so we have to fill out both sides. So we got our visas filled out, so and we didn't mess them up, because if you mess them up, you have to buy new ones. So now I have to fill these things out. Let's see what they are. So we need this to board. And we got it with our visa. So we're boarding for, oops. There's the temperature there, 79 degrees. So we have successfully boarded, and our airplane will leave a little late, 7:11, but we're going to be headed to Havana soon. That out there is Cuba. It's probably Havana. The map shows are right there. It's near baggage claim. We got off the plane, went through customs, we did one at a time, which seemed to work. And they checked our visa and stamped it, but they didn't take it, which is what I was told they would take it. And then
Looked at our passport and took our photo.
oh yeah, they took our photo. And then where did we go? Then we went through security.
Immigration.
What did
Well,
we do?
yeah, we did have a security again.
And so then we went by baggage claim, and then leaving there, we went by the health department, and they just waved us through. They had like piles of the white papers that we had filled out, but they just told us, no, keep going, we don't want it. So then we got out into the unsecured area, like in a U.S. airport, and there were lots of people holding up names, and we didn't see our taxi drivers holding up our name. So we went and found money. So Russell used the kiosk downstairs, and he had some difficulty figuring out where to put his passport, but you got to work, right? This is what Russell just got. What'd you get?
86 of them.
And then we decided maybe it'd be a good idea for me to get some, but we kind of waited too long and the line had grown, so we went upstairs, which actually was to our benefit because you're able to get smaller bills. The kiosk just spits out the highest bills it can, apparently. So we exchanged, 100 for 86? It's a 1-to-1 conversion, so
Bad deal.
It's a bad deal.
Bad tax.
Right. So then Leo had told me that if we had any problems finding our taxi driver, we should call at information. So I went to what I thought was information. I don't think I was at information though. And this very nice gentleman who I think was a taxi driver, he called Leo and told Leo, hey, there's this person here who's supposed to say I need to call this number for some reason. She's waiting at the information booth. And so Leo said, okay, tell her to stay there. He'll be there in 5 minutes. So our driver came up and met me. Russell went out looking for the driver. And so then me and the driver were just sitting around waiting for Russell to come back because Russell said he's going to meet me back at the information booth. So we all got in the taxi and it was a 1955 Chevy Bel Air, blue.
Año 55. Yeah, right.
Seatbelts.
Oh, we didn't get any. Oh yeah, there were no seatbelts. That was kind of weird. So our driver did not really speak English, and we really don't speak Spanish.
Camilo. Aquí Fidel. Discurso. Bla 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 bla. Eso, acá, bici, taxi.
Easy taxi. Okay.
Bicicleta, taxi.
Bicicleta taxi. Easy taxi. What was it? We're on the way to our new home.
And we left the airport at 9:30. It was 9:35 when I looked at my watch and we had already been gone. And it's now 10:16, so we haven't been here very long. So we made it to our Airbnb for tonight. Rene, that was his name, right? Our cab driver got us here. So that cost us 30 cooks, plus you left a tip of 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Leo greeted us. And so we got a little refrigerator, and so we can buy stuff if there's stuff in there. Which, in the refrigerator, there is some water. And then this is where we're sleeping tonight. So I'm curious, is the bed long enough for you? Because I saw some pictures of people in beds in Cuba, and
Yeah, it might be a little small. Ideal, but it's okay. We got a TV.
we have to try it out. So this is what television in Cuba's like. Look like. So we do get advertisements. I was wondering about that. So here's another channel. Got some football. ESPN maybe?
This.
Fox? Some of it earlier was dubbed in Spanish. Some of it was actually originally in Spanish. So, but I think that's about all we get. And then we go back.
That's,
Is it real?
well, it's real. I think it must be a facade over whatever it was there.
This is our bathroom. So we have to make sure we're clean. So we are going to have breakfast at 7:30. Leo's mom is cooking for us. And at 8:30 we're headed to Trinidad.
He gave us stuff for that.
But you still need the card, I guess. So he gave us the Wi-Fi connection. But it only gets you to the government page, I bet. And you need the card to get into there. And so there is a Wi-Fi here. You can see it back there. But that connects to the government internet. Therefore, if we can't get on the government internet without the card. And Leo said he didn't have any cards tonight that we could buy from him. So we're out of luck. I'm a little disappointed in that. I was hoping we can tell our family that we safely made it. So one of the things we brought with us is this toy. We're not supposed to drink the tap water, therefore our solution is to drink the tap water using a filter. So this is not the filter, this is just the attachment to the filter. So one of the problems down in Cuba is the voltage that's coming from the outlets. So some places have, 120 volt, and some have 230? Is that the two different voltages?
Well, it's kind of funny because you'll hear 220, you'll hear 240, you'll hear 110, you'll hear 120, you'll hear 125. There's really two.
So we just went around the entire place looking to figure out what the voltage use of like the light bulbs and this thing are. So they're all looking like they're 120-ish. So in the US we use 120, so that means we can plug in. We have this adapter here we can use for those places where we don't get 110 is what it says on here. And it'll convert it from 230 to 110. So I tried this first and it gave no power, so it indicated it's also 110. So we think we're safe, but we'll see if my phone explodes here in a little while. So after Russell and I got settled in our Airbnb, which is where we're at now, we went out walking around town. And so we are actually staying over here at this end. So we walked down here and we walked around here and then we came back. But there's more to the story than just walking. So our Airbnb host recommended a place. So this, you can kind of see it on the map here, that looks like a boat. That's the capital. So right about here where the A is in Havana, there was a restaurant they recommended. So we decided to go over there. On the way down that way, we ran into a couple who recommended a good cigar shop. So they took us all the way down here. So it turns out the cigar shop is just somebody's home, and they were trying to sell, the girl was trying to sell us cigars. They looked like they could be good, but they weren't matching all the requirements to be good, so we said no, and they cost too much, and I didn't feel like bargaining to get it down lower. So we spent some time with her in these people's home, basically, and she tried telling us some history about cigars in English. She did a pretty good job speaking English. And so we left there, and then we came back here to find the restaurant, but we find out the restaurant is closed. So there was just some random guy who stopped and said, the restaurant's closed, you should go down somewhere here and get food. And so then we went back and confirmed with the restaurant guy they were closed, and he did say yes.